What's happening, lads? There's still a few tickets left for the very first night of the Murderers Row Tour in London. It is the 21st of March. There is still some tickets left for our show at the Hackney Empire. The Saturday is pretty much sold out. But on the Friday, joining us on stage, and if you're coming and you don't want to know the lineup, fingers in your ears now, skip ahead, okay? I'll give you 3, 2, 1. We have got Ian Stone, Elliot Steele, Gabby Bryan, and the great Sean Walsh. And if you were in Nottingham or Birmingham, you'll know just how good a form Sean Walsh is on right now. The tickets are at haveawordpod.com. And there's also a handful of tickets left in Manchester, Leeds, and Newcastle. And then the whole tour is done. We'll see you in London. We'll see you in Manchester. We'll see you in Leeds. But that is a lineup reveal for London to hopefully get those last few tickets shifted on the Friday.
Get them snapped up. It is some of the best stand-up I have ever been involved in. It's an incredible show. Audiences have been loving it. Get on it. Haveawordpod.com.
Every lineup's a banger. Enjoy the episode.
And here we are.
I'm caffeinated, hydrated, and ready to pod.
My mate's doing he's getting off the caffeine. And I'm impressed and also wary of this whole situation because I'm relying on that shit. He's like, he feels loads better for it. Went through about a month and a half of like feeling tired.
Jack Finnegan done that for a bit and then everyone always comes back. You know why? Because it's good and it's good for you. It's good to be hyper alert, you know?
Yeah. But then there's the crashing and the, you know?
Yeah, just fucking deal with it.
Just have more caffeine.
Just have more. Yeah, don't crash. Have another coffee.
What are you sleeping for, you pussy?
Just drink coffee till you die.
72 hours without sleep.
I'm currently coasting on about 5 hours of sleep a night for the past month and I'm fucking fine.
What? This doesn't sound like a lot of sleep, that kid. That sounds like not a good amount of sleep.
Yeah, but I'm, I feel better than ever, so.
Don't know if I believe.
Power nap. Listen, as long as you're making it work, eh?
Well, sign back up with my personal trainer. Set a goal. So I weighed myself again this morning, and I weighed myself last week, and I was 95.7 kilograms, right? And then
you sprung into action.
And then to this morning, I was 97.2. So I've put 1.5 on
now
the
it's
last
getting
week.
closer to Rock FM.
Yeah.
I've done it, mate.
And that means, it's time. So my goal for the first bit of me PT, so I've got 5 weeks for this, is to be 90 for Carl's wedding.
Yeah.
7 kilograms off. But I'll do that. I'll probably do 3 this week.
I want to be 70.
Because I'm moving more. I'm drinking better.
What's that in stone?
Oh, who's asked about stone? Just weighing kilograms and make my life easier.
We can't do the conversion every fucking week.
14 stone.
Lose a stone.
Okay.
And a bit. Yeah. Okay. That's the plan. I think the reason I weighed a bit more today is I did have quite the heavy weekend. Been
a big one.
Well, Friday was an all-day wedding.
I mean, that'll do it.
Yeah. Saturday, I went to Chippy on the way to the match and then the Chinese on the way home.
It's not a surprise that you didn't lose this weight over the week, is it?
And Sunday, I had a nice breakfast and then went to Parkgate for fish and chips in the Whittle. So I haven't had the healthiest of weekends,
Oh.
Yeah.
Parkgate. Oh, that makes sense. Cool. I live near Parkgate Road. This all makes sense. I thought Parkgate was in some part of Liverpool.
No, it's on the Whittle and it looks at Wales. So if you get there just in time for sunset, it's really beautiful.
Did you?
Yeah. Timed it just right. Housemate day out. It was class.
Sounds like a fucking really good weekend.
It was a really good weekend. I put I put a shift in at the wedding. I was compass mentis all day. Pissed by the end of it, but pissed enough that the wedding kicked us all out at midnight. And I went and sang one karaoke song and downed a bottle of Blue Wicked.
Where?
Where?
Woodies.
Woodies.
Oh,
yes.
What was the song?
I Had Some Help by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. Me and my mate Ryan did a duet.
Woodies is doing a good
Ryan
trade.
didn't know any of the words. I'd sing both parts.
Woodies is doing a good trade. It's always busy. It's
really
it's consistent, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
It's one of those perma shitholes, isn't it?
Yes, there you go. That's the right. Yeah. But it's fun. I swear I did a gig for you in there.
You did?
Yeah. Oh, gee.
And
that's where I saw Steve sing Prince Ali. I think I made you. It was just me and Steve at the end of a random night. It's like a formation that's never really happened before. Everyone else fucked off, and it just got down to me and Steve. And I was like, "Do it, Steve. Do Prince Ali from Aladdin. Do it for me." And then I sat there, you know, when you're in like a good mood, pissed, and then it's very satisfied. I was like, "Yay!" It was fucking
I
brilliant.
just realised, like, you know, in like a biopic, Steve could be cast as like younger you, couldn't he? I've never seen this before, but like,
If he keeps his hat on.
yeah, like that could be like past Dan.
Oh, there is a little bit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's got glasses, the beard, you know. What more do you
For
need?
people that don't know what Steve looks like, we'll put a picture in here.
Well, he looks like.
Paul
Just put a screen grab of Dan right now.
Steve's the weight I'd like to be. That'd be nice. So good weekend. Fucking booze and fun. Now, where were you in the wedding? Were you a groomsman? Were you
Groomsman.
Oh,
Yes.
nice spot. Important, but not really doing anything.
Oh, I did one like errand during the day, but that was like sort of, I was a forceful volunteer on that, you know? The bride and the groom were like, oh, our bags are in my uncle's room. We're going to have to go and check in, get our key, go and get my bags from my uncle's room, take them to our room just so it's all there for later when we get in bed. And I was like, I'll just go and do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of my job today, innit?
Make everything easy for the bride and groom.
I feel like that's the point of having 4 or 5 groomsmen, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then I think I've been a groomsman a couple of times, and then because I've done stand-up and everyone's like, oh, he doesn't get embarrassed, I'm always the guy who's like, can we move there? Like that's the role I get given, while someone else is doing sort of bagman duties. Piece of piss. Just have to shout people into the next room and go,
Big talking.
I do big talking, me.
Is that your favourite role in a wedding then?
Groomsman is the one, mate. Being a best man, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's also your best mate. So you're like, groomsman in theory is one of your best mates as well, isn't it? But with groomsman, you are important, but really, it's not on you at all.
And you get a free suit?
That is not something I've enjoyed.
You've been a groomsman and they haven't given you the suit?
No, he's never liked the suit.
No, I've never been given a suit. I've never been given a suit. And
Is that a prerequisite of being a groomsman? I
Yeah.
thought that was like an optional, like a nice touch.
Oh, well, apparently I needed you representing me in a solicitor role when I was agreeing the contract for being a groomsman, because this sad twat has paid for his own shit when I've been groomsman.
No.
Like tomorrow, I'm
The
taking
wedding
boys.
party get their stuff provided.
Yeah.
I didn't
Are you
know that.
watching this, Will Hutchby?
That is.
I
Isn't that just
thought-
like a fact?
No, I thought that was like if you're being sound and you've got the money.
Right, well, none of my
don't-
mates are sound, Finn. That's what I'm quickly
Yeah.
working out as we have this conversation.
I'm not sure that.
Tomorrow is suit day I'm taking the groomsmen to the tailors to get their suits.
Yeah. And if he wasn't
yeah,
buying me a suit, I'd be wearing multicoloured robes, mate.
Technicolor Dreamcoat with a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool.
But what I'm actually renting because it's tuxedos.
Yeah. Like some people do rent and then you'd have to give them back. But a lot of people, like I've been a groomsman or in the wedding party 4 times now.
Paul. Steve.
Is there another one?
I might have 4.
I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting.
I've never been given a suit.
That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Someone you love. I thought that was like, yeah, you groomsmen, so like I now give you a suit.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you're one of the sound ones because I've never been given a suit. I've
No,
been
I-
given like a cravat or something or a tie to tie things in and been told we're
like
loosely
to
doing this
match
colour
the
for the suit.
bridesmaids.
And then, or I think one, I got given a waistcoat and that
Just the waistcoat.
and that's all I wore just to prove a point. Got my dick out, ruined the
was
wedding.
that a joke or was that real? You got given a waistcoat and it was like, this is...
Yeah, matching waistcoats. Matching waistcoats and ties. And you were...
Nah.
yeah.
Who are you mates with, mate?
Poor people, apparently. They
Oh, you
can't
can't
afford
say that.
to
Stories.
Oh, well, we didn't give. To be fair, at our wedding, we just all wore what everyone wanted.
Google's 50-50 on it. It says sometimes they do. Traditionally, in the past they did, but nowadays the modern approach is you can pick or you split the cost.
There was one where we went to the hire house, and I was like, "Cool, this is great." And then there was like, "And are you going to pay on card?" And I thought it had already been paid for, and I had to spend 120 quid on a suit hire. I was a bit miffed about that. But again, in the end, you're like, I can't be arsed being the dick who complains about this. I maybe should have. But yeah, I've been given a waistcoat, like, make that work. And it did. It was sound.
That way.
So you all had different suits on?
No, they were like, it's dark suits. You know, like just a loose guide. Wear your suit, but this is what ties it in.
Yeah, that makes
I'm
sense.
just going to give all the groomsmen the same shoes.
I sort of wasn't bothered. I was like, at least I get to wear my stuff. And genuinely, I know it's like saying poor people, but yeah, everyone would. We didn't make anyone wear anything for our.
Well, apparently I'm a millionaire Tory now, so I can do whatever I want, mate. I'm like you at Dan. I'm earning more. Fuck them
Why are you
kids.
biting?
Fuck them kids.
Why are you biting?
I didn't bite at all, actually.
But you are now.
You're doing an imaginary
What are you
bite.
biting on?
My opinion on kids' education getting
Adam, you come out of this smelling of roses.
Yeah,
affected.
because I was right.
Yeah, I agree with
The
you.
only reason he thinks what he thinks is because his business
No, I
is a
think
teacher.
someone put it perfectly. We were arguing a different cause. I said it affects their education, and you said you should have the right to take them out. I think we were arguing two different arguments.
Yeah, it is the same
Like,
argument to a point, though, isn't it?
Exactly the same argument, yeah.
But someone put it more succinctly in the comments. It's gone now.
That's it. All right.
Your argument was that it puts pressure on the teachers, and I said that's not the responsibility of the parents, that's the responsibility of the system. So your problems with the system, and you should hold the system accountable, not the parents taking the kids on holiday.
Yeah, I just
Yeah. Separate question. Do you have to dress ministers? I mean, is that, you know, obviously the groomsmen need to be booted out.
No.
Oh, but
What if you got to pick the whole outfit?
the special person that is, you know, a focal point, you know, really important. We're going to put the work in. We're going.
It's his day, really.
We're going for coffee together. I want to get it right for you. Of course. You're one of my best friends, and I love you. I love Serica.
I'll give you the waistcoat.
Nice one.
120 quid, please. Dan.
If I had a bigger dick, I'd be able to really be able to go, wow, I'll just wear that.
I understand, by the
My
way.
little
Let's
dick's
just
not coming
caveat
out.
this. Like,
I'm
if
just
you
gonna-
are like skint and you have a wedding and you go to your groomsman and go, hey, just so you know, I can't afford to deck. He's all out in suits. Like,
Yeah.
I'd love
So genuinely, I didn't know
That's
it was
fine.
ever a we buy you a suit. And I have never been a groomsman of someone who I went into it expecting it and was in a position to pay for it. Because if you're in a position where you can bang out 6 suits or I don't know how many groomsmen, fucking great. But a matching tie or what do they call the little
Pocket square.
a pocket square? I think that is also a thing that people
Yeah.
do and have to do. And also, I've never given a fuck. Why would you? Why? It's not important, is it? Your mate's getting married. It's going to be. I'm on record. Weddings are fucking brilliant. I know some people don't enjoy them. Day drinking. It's always. I love it. And if you're a groomsman, it is that perfect balance of not too much. But if you're a groomsman, you know them dead well, which means you probably know most of the people at the wedding.
Yeah.
I love it. Give me a fucking cravat. I'm not asked.
would you be insulted if someone you knew really well invited you as a night guest? Would that bother you? Because I feel like it would bother you, wouldn't it? It'd itch you.
Not on a sort of personal pride point of view. More of a, I want to do a day drinking. Like we have loads of nights out. I think you missed the good first half of the wedding. Like I love being there for the whole day because by the nighttime, you've had a little chat with someone, so you've worked out who's boring and who needs ignoring. All of a sudden, you've met your mate's new fella who turns out to be, you know, fun and potentially a cocaine user. You've made your little fucking connections in the afternoon. By the evening,
It's difficult to integrate sometimes as a night guest. Because you
Yeah.
turn up and everyone's a bit jolly and drunk and you're like, hey, I'm sober.
yeah, you're second class
This is why
passengers.
whenever I'm a night guest at a wedding, I just go and get twatted all day. I go on the ale on my own.
Oh, so you're ahead of them.
So I turn up and I'm like, hey!
And they're relatively
Where's
sober
the
still.
bride and groom when I tell them they're a pair of cunts from me? I just turn up and cause murder. That's what people want from their night guests.
Yeah, there is when we were doing the wedding, we had 80 people at the wedding and a massive party at the Nottingham Glee afterwards. And Bradley, the manager, had sorted it out. It was beautiful. It looked fucking great. But we had a tier of the daytime guests. There was only 80 people at the actual ceremony. Then there was another sort of 40 people turned up at 4 o'clock. And then the night guest turned up at 6:30 or 7 or something. And you do feel...
Whoa, sorry. Who are these mid people?
Mid people, I'll give you some examples. Scott Bennett and his family, Rob Rouse and his family, who...
These are not mid people, by the way. They just
it did sound like you were
Absolute
going.
mid people.
so mid. But we just didn't. 80 goes quick. Like,
In a car, it does, yeah. A 5-year-old.
do you know what I mean? Like 80 on, you go, 80's not nothing. But in theory, it's 40 and 40.
It's mad. No, and it's also essentially 20 and 20 because everyone's got a +1.
Yeah, of course.
So we did 45 and that went insanely fast. Because it's like, oh, as soon as you got +1s, you've basically got fucking...
And my family, what were we inviting? Basically got my dad and my sister, an uncle, a fake auntie. So there was, all of a sudden that got busy. But Laura's actually got a normal family. She's got quite a big family.
Yeah.
So, like her gran wanted her best friend from, they used to be neighbours, and she knew Laura when she was growing up. She was like, and obviously Auntie Jude's coming, isn't she? And Laura was like, okay. Like, because she's only got one gran and wanted to keep her happy.
You've only got one gran. You've only got
Yeah,
one.
that's
Fills out quick.
the politics.
But you do
of
feel
it.
bad.
So those
just
middle
going, look,
people
you're
were
a
people
nighttime
you
guest.
would have liked to have been day guests, but you couldn't quite fit them in.
Yeah.
Right.
And they were relative.
I do my head in more, by the way. I wasn't invited at all to your wedding, of course, but like famously. But if I was invited as that mid guest,
Nighttime.
I'd have been like, just ask me to come in the night. That would be such an annoying.
But
one.
also with the invite, I was like, I explained. I wasn't like, you're a mid person, you're a night person. Like there was a lot of people at the night do who knew their status. They were like, yeah, we're mates, and that's fine.
I either want to be a
the-
groomsman or a night guest, me. No in between. They're my two options. Either I'm there and I'm running the show, or I'm going to the fucking pub all day with the boys, and then we'll turn up and show you that was a party.
My parents got married in Vegas in front of no one. There was just like,
How old were
That
they?
checks
In
out.
front of
That does
nobody.
check.
How old were
well,
they?
they needed one witness, so there was like a photographer dressed as Elvis, but that was it. He's got married in Circus.
Right.
They're still together?
It didn't last very long.
No. My mum got surprise married.
It's the Turkish way.
Is she surprised?
You come for holiday. You come for holiday.
She knew she was getting married. She thought she was getting married a few days later. They essentially, do you know like in Borat where they put a bag over Pamela Anderson's head and then rag her to wherever she's going? They did that to my mum. My nan just went, right, come on, we're going out. And then she was like, where? And they were like, we'll tell you in a minute.
I put a bag on your head, shut up.
Turned up and then got Turkish married.
Right.
Is this a tradition, or was it like they were worried she was going to fuck off?
I don't know. I think it might have been some sort of they didn't want my mum to marry my dad.
What? So they
They
moved
really-
it forward.
So I think, I think they were trying to
to
get her to, jilt. Do you know, like if you put under pressure, you might go, oh shit, I'm not going to do it.
Turkish
Went through
men,
with it.
they know women, don't they?
Why didn't
Always
they
keep
want?
them on the toes.
Why didn't they want you your mum to marry your dad?
She was a dirty English whore.
And she was Welsh.
Wow. But what did they think of her?
She'll love that.
I think she's
Listen,
yeah.
I've put me and Julie
Yeah.
are fucking sound.
You
mate.
are.
I refute that claim like that.
I thought she was Welsh.
She doesn't watch the Patreons. We're fine.
Dirty Welsh whore.
Yeah, no.
Wait, I tell you
they
what,
don't-
that's become our new. We're banking on that, aren't we? No one's watching the Patreon.
They don't recognise Wales as a state. You do have to just go England when you say where are you from. Apart from the odd guy that like goes, oh, I know girl from Swansea.
Is that the mayor?
Just happened to
Oh
me.
yes,
That just
I
happened to
know
me on my
Ryan
phone.
Giggs and girl from Swansea.
That did happen to me last time I was there.
So your mum
Yeah.
was kidnapped to her own wedding.
Yeah.
But I had agreed to a
She did.
wedding.
The wedding was happening anyway
Right.
in Turkey. She had full Turkish wedding
And
with
what-
like
and-
pinning the money on the bride and all the good stuff.
Is that a thing, yeah?
Yeah.
How much?
Like it's not the lira's diluted a lot now. I think you'd have to put
Yeah, yeah.
500 lira on to mean something. I've done it.
Oh, is
and,
that like a
and I
gift?
stabbed the bride. Didn't mean to.
With a
obviously.
pin?
with like a safety
yeah,
pin.
yeah,
Is that how you gift
Here's
the
your
bride?
tenner.
Can I get this pin through 500 lira? Use a knife.
But yeah, Turkish weddings are like like a bit like Indian weddings, like a week long. They do events all through
A
the
few
week.
days after your mum got married, was there just like a photographer and a priest in an empty venue just being like, where are they? Don't they come
'cause
today, mate?
They just dragged all like the witch doctors and stuff to the
Adam
initial.
Cole,
wedding.
obviously the witch
What
doctor.
year was this?
I've been taken to a witch doctor before.
Oh.
They got rid of my warts on my hands, and it did work.
Did you try going to a medical
What are you
doctor?
talking about?
Is a witch doctor a doctor for
How have you
witches?
still got these mental things 5 years in?
It's a
Repressed
magazine.
a lot of it.
What?
I've just repressed a lot of it.
All right, so Finn, we'll come back to your mum's mental kidnap shotgun wedding in
Yeah.
a couple of minutes. Tell us about the time you went to a witch doctor and you were covered in warts.
Witch
I
doctor's the witch
had warts on my hands when I was like 7 or 8. Like a few, I think it was from like, I don't know what.
That's
how do you
the
get
age
them?
where you need the warts off your hands in it, just before you start touching your dick load.
How do you get warts? I'm
Swimming
not.
pools. You must have been doing loads
Right,
of
okay, I was doing,
Swimming.
I was
Hand
doing
jobs,
loads of swimming.
homeless men hand jobs.
I was doing
Bazooka
that
that
as well.
Veruca, Finn, not a witch doctor.
Well, the bazooka hadn't worked, so
Oh, you had tried traditional medicine
we
before.
tried Western medicine, and then when I was on holiday,
Western.
my nan went, "What the fuck is that?" No, she didn't say it. She's Turkish. I think.
What the fuck is
Your
that?
hand's fucking disgusting.
She's Italian
It's,
Turkish.
what is this?
Finally.
What is this? We'll take you to the witch
What
doctor.
is this on your
Hang on.
horrible hand, you little Welsh fuck?
Sorry, English.
English? And the only reason I say Wales, I knew a girl in Swansea. Your nana was a lesbian. And do they call them witch doctors, or do they call them doctors?
I don't know the translation. My mum would translate, and she'd go, "You're going to the witch doctor."
Why did she say that? Why didn't she just say doctor?
Good point. I don't know, but that
Trauma from the abduction.
Turkey, you'll see. Turkey's come on a long way since my childhood in terms of like getting gentrified and stuff. It was all like shacks and witch doctors.
Basketball
Like,
players.
I was just waiting for it to say it.
There's another shack, there's another witch doctor.
You got
Now
warts
it's
on
all
your
just
hands.
fucking flat whites and caramel lattes, isn't it?
this they've got a Starbucks in the hometown.
Fuck off, Turkey's at
Mental.
Starbucks, mate.
I know. It's mental. Took me to the witch doctor. The witch doctor like put some sort of cloth on my hand and said something to it.
Ooh, ooh,
What would he have said? Go away.
Honestly, you tell me. But a few weeks later, the warts went.
Oh, amazing.
It was mad.
I had a very similar thing. I went to Canary Islands when I was a kid, and I fell off a bike and bruised my leg. And my dad took me to a witch doctor, and he went shoo, and a few weeks later, bruise was gone.
Yeah.
Quote.
I think we're finding out that
No.
is it a quote?
That wasn't a quote, no.
No, it wasn't. No. A real, actual story.
But he's playing on the fact that bruises would always pass over time, Dan.
No, I thought it's the way you joined in at the end. I was like, is that from 2 Pints?
Yeah. There's an episode of 2 Pints.
Random as fuck. It's well within the
You do go to
realms of
Canary
possible.
Islands, go
Yeah,
to
no.
it.
So that sitcom set in Runcorn, predominantly between a pub and 2 houses. There's an episode where they go to a witch doctor in Gran Canaria because one of them falls off their bike, and he goes, and a few weeks later, the bruise was gone. And it just so happens that all that lined up with Finn's story.
Well, what can I go and get sorted out? Can I get my?
Have you still got that thing on your foot, or is that gone now?
I've cold plunged that away, which I'm hoping happens for all the lumps I find in my life. Psoriasis, baldness, small dick.
Psoriasis, I reckon they'd do. I reckon they'd give that a good go.
Oh, piff paff puff. Let's go and see a magician.
Yeah.
I'm so into it. Luckily, we're going to Turkey in September.
Yeah. I think we can.
Are we?
That's got to be part of the
We
take.
now need to book a witch doctor in.
Taking Dan to the witch doctor for his scratchy
Are
back.
they easier to get appointments than like NHS?
Well, it
Doctors.
was just my nan's friend.
Right.
That's generally how it goes.
I
don't know if that woman's still alive.
Was it a
She'll be
woman?
invited to
See,
your
you
wedding.
all
She'll
assumed
be,
it was a man, didn't you? It was
she'll
a
be in the
woman.
main 80 in your wedding.
My wedding.
Obviously, Auntie Hildy's coming, the witch doctor. She's got to come. Mate.
It was a woman, yeah.
Yeah.
The witch doctor? Oh, in my head, the witch doctor's a woman.
Yeah, because it's witch.
No, but it's a doctor. I thought it was a doctor for the witches. What? I thought it was a witch doctor.
Someone who
Like
every witch's GP.
I'm
Like
a
a-
witch. I need a doctor.
Like how a gynecologist is like a pussy doctor.
Yeah, he's a doctor for the witches. Am I wrong there?
Yeah.
You know you're wrong.
I don't. Oh, sorry. These witch doctors that are real. Sorry,
They
mate.
are real. I went to one.
People call themselves it, yeah, but it's not real, is it?
What do you mean it's not real?
Look at him, living proof.
Look, is there any warts in my hand? No.
It isn't on mine either.
Imagine if there was one that you hadn't noticed yet.
Oh, shit.
His fingers kept growing, so that was one of the
Oh,
downsides.
yeah,
but that's,
witches have got notoriously long fingers. Maybe that was the thing.
Is that why they have warts as well? Witches, don't they?
Yeah.
Reckon they just
On the-
nick them off like Turkish lads who come in with warts.
I
in
think
their
that's
hands.
the
Finn
thing.
was
yeah.
patient zero for witchwort.
did she have a broom?
She did in the house, but I think it was more for sweeping up.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So we had the Hoover
That's,
as
what,
well.
that's fair enough.
You don't believe in any stuff like this, do you?
Yeah, Carl,
that's
you're such
proper
a
a sad existence. That's
skeptic.
not believe in anything.
What, that I don't
beyond
believe in witch
comprehension.
doctors?
Yeah. It's just quite
What a
sad.
depressing way to live. You don't believe-
Closed-minded, isn't it? It's Everton, this.
He doesn't believe
Just don't believe in anything.
No, I do.
Oh, you believe in witch doctors?
Just for the purpose of this bit, I am so into
What
it.
else don't I believe in?
You don't believe in anything. You don't believe in angels. You don't believe in the afterlife. You don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, he's
Do you believe in aliens?
You're miserable, Carl.
Do we believe in aliens?
Yeah.
What define alien?
Do you think there's intelligent life, like sort of on our level or above on another planet?
Yeah, I've said that
By
before.
the way, we went from witch doctors in Turkey to attacking Carl so quickly.
Let's
there.
go. I believe. Yeah, I do believe. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think they're up to?
I don't know. Like, what did he do on like Pluto and that?
That's what you think it is?
That's the furthest away one, isn't it? So it's one we can't see.
Nope.
I thought Pluto was the furthest away non-planet. No.
In our solar system.
Yeah.
No,
It
it's
is. It's
famously.
literally the P at the end of the acrostic.
Yeah, no, but I don't think aliens. And we're not.
I
No
don't- I
one
don't
thinks
think-
they're coming
I
from our solar system.
No.
Yeah.
Not even our galaxy.
Well, yeah, I don't mind aliens as long as they're from our solar system. These cunts coming in from other solar systems.
Shagging the women with their 3 knobs.
When I was a kid, I always used to think our solar system and our galaxy were the same thing, but fucking not, are they? Our galaxy's massive, mate.
Does it go universe, galaxy, solar system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Universe as
What's the Milky Way?
Galaxy.
Is
Yeah, that's our galaxy.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, so is there more solar systems in the Milky Way?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Every star at night is a sun. Am I right?
Yeah.
Could have a solar system.
Yeah.
Doesn't it not exist anymore though? Every star you can see is already like blown up.
Yeah, a lot of them are dead.
That's only because of the speed of light, though.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know about that?
We've gone from history to science.
I do. Yeah.
So, like, if the light is like 1,000 light years away, you're seeing what it looked like 1,000 years ago.
No, but chances are they're still there though. 1,000 years is fuck all for a star, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, I just picked that number out of anywhere. You could have said 1 billion light years away.
Oh, you could. And then that's more, isn't it?
I know it takes
A
20.
billion
But not
light
every
years.
star in the sky is a sun.
What? It is, isn't it?
Well, the sun is a
Well,
star.
I know you can see the planets in our solar system that they kind of look like stars.
Oh,
but if you use a
every s-
telescope, it looks like a planet.
the way
No,
you can
not
tell is
every not every star is a sun.
It
But
is,
every
is it?
sun is a star.
Google that.
It's like not
like
all
terrorism.
races.
Sounds so thick.
It's not all Brexit voters are racist, but all racist voted for Brexit. It's like one of them.
Oh, I just thought they were all stars up there twinkling.
Adam's right. No, not every star is a sun, but every sun is a star.
I think it's a size thing, innit? So I went to the desert.
No one
in-
fought you on it. You don't need to
I
get
didn't
back.
disagree.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I showed you. We fought about that for ages. Everyone went, oh, really?
I went to
Didn't
the
know that. Fuck you.
1-0.
1-0 in the competition you didn't know you were in. La 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 la.
Actually, there's 5 years, so it's 5-0.
Don't call me fucking cardigan boy. Call me star boy.
I went to the desert in Egypt, and a man with a telescope showed me the edge of the
Penis.
universe.
This is a telescope pointed down a bit.
We are very in the desert.
He showed you what?
So he showed us like planets first. So he showed us Uranus, and not enough people laughed. Well, because it was the
Yeah.
actual
Quotes.
planet. He didn't just bend over and. But
It's
then,
Uranus, actually.
but then you can see.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it Uranus?
Yeah. Because your anus
It's
is your
naughty.
ass, isn't it?
Oh, I've been saying Uranus.
So
The one next to it called your rectum.
How often are you talking
Is
about
it Uranus?
Well, if you're asking to bum your bed and you say get your Uranus out,
Yeah, if you go home to Laura and say,
no,
I'm
sorry.
horny, get Uranus out.
The Ur.
She'll be like, I don't know what you mean.
Nice.
That's a planet.
That wasn't the mix-up that I had. You've got shit on Uranus. Same with Diplodocus.
yeah.
I'm starting to now truly believe that I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Diplodocus.
Excuse me?
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus.
Do you go to Laura get your Diplodocus out?
I'll just say that. Google it now. What is it? What? I think it's Diplodocus. Is that
It's
wrong?
Diplodocus.
Yeah, well, that's what I
I've
was
never
saying.
heard this word before in any of its
It's a
forms.
dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Is it the big neck
It's
one?
T-Rex. Is that what you mean?
No.
There's a Brachiosaurus and a
Oh.
Diplodocus.
Okay, just go on the Google thing when it just says it.
It wasn't coming up.
It will if you say put
Right.
a
Dictionary.
nouns.
Go on.
Go on.
Turn your mic to it.
Diplodocus.
It is
Oh, was it?
Diplodocus.
Yeah, I said it.
But the man in Egypt showed me the edge of the like. It was like you can see because of how like light refracts. Like some stars are have blue coming off it. Some stars have red, and that shows that the universe is expanding.
They're all the vegan ones.
Well, the V.
Blue heads.
Over here you'll see vegan stars. That's Egyptian, by the way.
So hang on. You went up to a man in the desert with his telescope and he showed you the edge of the universe. Is that a sentence
It's a
you're...
Pink Floyd song. surely.
No, so we rode camels for a bit.
I've done that in Egypt.
Yeah, we rode camels
Yeah,
for a bit.
yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
my sister's camel was trying to fuck my camel. Because what they do, the male camels, they get their stomach and they put the stomach inside out in their mouth and go like... And so that one was just like going at my camel
During the...
during we were riding because it wants to fuck my camel.
What was it doing?
What? And like
What comes out? It's dick.
its stomach, it turns its stomach inside
Dick
out
comes out
and
its own
puts it in its
mouth.
mouth and goes like,
And that
Well, I
turns
was
the other
getting-
one on.
yeah. It's like,
Yeah, you know.
It's like peacocking.
yeah.
It's like if you put your head up your ass, it comes out your mouth again.
Yeah, that's what I do when I want to see
It's like
Laura's
builders,
Uranus.
like builders catcalling. Camels get the stomach in the mouth and go like, and it was like split.
I think we all got it at peacocking.
And,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, and then he had this big telescope, and I think we had some tea, and then they showed us different planets, and then showed us like the edge of the universe, and then we all just went home.
So at what point? Hang on. Some Egyptian guys were like, "Do you want to see the edge of the universe?" And you went, "Yeah." You went, "Get on this camel."
Yeah, we rode the camel for
And you were like, "I think this
hours.
is going to take a while."
Hours, because we had to be right in the middle of the desert, because otherwise it's too bright to see the edge of the universe.
Did the camels fuck? Did they let them?
I
Once you
think
got
my
there.
sister got a car home, so I don't know what they did with the other camel, but I think the camel was maybe too horny to
How did you get home?
Middle of the
Camel.
desert, and she got an Uber.
think. I think we rode the camel back a bit
I've done this, and you do get in a car.
on the way back.
Yeah, because we booked it, and then a man turned up in a Mercedes at the hotel and went, "You go on camel ride?" And I went, it was too late. So I was like, "Yeah." And we were sat in the back, like, "Listen, if this is how we end, like, that's just the way. If we die, just a random fella," and he just drove us into the desert in a Mercedes.
The next day, something happened, which was the opposite of that outside the.
What's the
hotel.
opposite of that? What is the opposite of a man turning up to your hotel in a Mercedes?
Fella turned up in a Mercedes, but he reversed. He went,
A fella turned up outside the hotel with a camel,
And took you to his Mercedes.
and there was a family outside, and they were like, "Do you want?"
You want to go
He
Mercedes
was like-
driving in the desert?
They was like, "Do you want little boy to have free camel ride?" And they were like, "Yeah, no, we'll give the little boy free camel ride." It's like he gets on the camel for free. They put the boy on, and they went, "It's £500 to get him off." Otherwise we just ride off, and they just fleece them. Yeah,
To be fair, they have not lied.
yeah. They were like, "He gets on the camel for free, £500 to get off," and they were like, "Well, we're gonna have to.
500 quid.
We're gonna have to pay."
Did they say it's 500 quid to get off? Because that could mean something else.
They fuck them and still take the sun.
£500.
It was something like that. It was a couple £100.
I don't think it would have been a couple of £100.
Well, however they said it,
Probably like
it
20
wouldn't have said
euros.
quid, but like, you know,
Look at you
money.
trying to haggle down for a child. Oh, I like him. You know, he's my kid. 500. That's the whole fucking holiday money.
But
Couldn't you just get him down? How
I've
tall was this man?
I've always thought that. Like, I feel like you could have fought for your son back. You don't have to buy him off. Like, you could have just battered the Egyptian
Did they
man.
buy him off?
Yeah, I think they did, because it went round the hotel the next day. It was like, because there was also a shark attack while we were there, so it was like, beware the waters, there's been a shark attack, and beware of Egyptian men with camels, because they
Free
might not
swim
let
with
you come off.
shark. I didn't say he lived.
It's free to get into the water, but you never get out.
Nothing's free on holiday.
Were there, but they didn't know. I thought they were a bit thick, to be honest.
What about like a nice time?
That's free because
Finn, you all right? Everything all right there?
But if you like, say you're
Hang
like,
on. What about a nice time?
if you go to the Eiffel Tower and someone goes, "Here is mini Eiffel Tower just for you. I like you." Then he goes,
we didn't capture the bit of the.
"He's also foreign to France."
This fella gets around, doesn't he? Because everyone Carl's done an impression of so far, it's him.
Apart from the Turkish person who
International
sounded
scanner.
Italian.
You don't go, "Yeah, nice your mix." Then he goes, "No, €20."
Oh, Carl, do you know what? You're a world traveller. It's so great to get that insight from you. If someone at a monument comes up and gives you a trinket, don't think that's for free.
Good on my camel for free, mate.
I think that's a bit, putting a child on a camel and then holding them hostage. Listen, you give me £500 or we fucking marry this little shit. Like this.
The witch doctor was free.
The witch doctor was free.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nothing's free, Finn. Look at your fingers.
That's a positive.
Did you like your fingers, yeah?
Yeah.
What a dick. Like them.
Yeah.
Aren't magic gloves a bit mad to put on?
What?
Magic gloves.
What's magic gloves?
What the witch doctor uses.
What are magic gloves?
You know what magic gloves are?
One that you can type in.
You know the black ones that like stretch? They're called magic gloves.
Tommy Cooper ones.
You put them in just like that. Finn. Google, it's just black.
Yeah, Finn, aren't you worried that you'll never be able to perfect your Tommy Cooper impression?
Yeah, you know that thing that a lot of people just call gloves?
No, they're called magic gloves.
Right. I think I've got some and
I do fit in gloves. My hands aren't like. I haven't got gigantism. I don't know if you've noticed.
I haven't noticed, no.
I've just got big hands. I
Where-
do fit in goalie gloves.
Where
and
else
that.
are we going, you big-handed freak? Where are we going in Turkey? What's the plan? Now
Right,
we're
Are
going.
we doing it? Are we doing this
I just-
special planning meeting?
It's 6 months off. I'm excited. It's half a bit of a holiday with the boys. It's half.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah, you're trying to hunt down his nana.
Yeah.
I'll find them, mate.
It's so easy. We're just going to air tag you all.
Well, how boring would that be if you just air tag us and then turn up 5 minutes later in a taxi? Yeah, got you. That was class.
What do you want us to do?
So I've got
Use a bit of hunter-gatherer skills.
here's what I've got on my list so far. Dan versus food
Oh,
with all my nan's cooking, so you can't be rude about it. You can't throw up in a bin because she'll be
That's
really
really
insulted.
Yeah,
are
she
you
would be.
fucking kidding?
She would.
You'll like all this shit. It'll be all that fucking Turkish shite.
It's not shish kebabs.
It will be, yeah.
And you don't want him to meet your nan.
So
Oh
you-
yeah, this is good. I'm not going to be like this when I meet her, am I? I'm trying to fuck.
Her? Oh, right.
Should be putting the moves on that.
I like Baba.
that's my dad.
Yeah, he opened the door.
I like Baba. Get your mama.
Where's Bubba Anna?
Tell your man I'm here.
He's got
I've
it.
got some water we could get
What's your
rid of.
dad's name again?
Her actual name.
Boba
Or
Fett.
make one up, whatever you want.
No, I'll just say Turkan.
Turkan.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
Doesn't it?
You've said it before.
If anyone can, Turkan, mate.
We've got the
That's a motto for the taxi business.
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Anyone can. I have words on my hands. Who will get rid of them? If anyone can, Turkan can. And it's free, you stupid fuck. Free to get in, £500 to get out.
We go to the market, like the busy, like do you know, like the Egyptian markets,
But it's but Turkish.
but it's Turkish. So
Right.
get
Try and negotiate with some people there.
Yeah, get a fake Al Nassr.
Oh,
top.
the souk.
Huh?
Is that what?
The souks.
Is that Moroccan?
Moroccan, yeah.
Ah, right.
Barbers for like the
I-
waxing.
Listen,
and
I want the
all
full
that stuff.
up the nostrils, in the ears, up the arsehole, up my Uranus. I want the full.
You want to be
you know?
groomed.
I want. Obviously, I've got no hair for them to mess with. Yeah, I want to be.
You want to
groomed.
be groomed.
You want to come with me and see the edge of the universe?
Have you ever had your eyebrows threaded?
I have.
Shut up.
What?
Threaded. Your eyebrows threaded. Fucking hurts.
Oh,
No,
I have, yeah.
I got it in Egypt and it never hurt because he was really good at it.
Use
Yeah,
gentle.
we're going the good ones.
Yeah.
We're going
Yeah.
Bodrum's #1 Turkish Bobamid.
Yeah, we can do that. Also, a Turkish bath. You ever had one of them?
Yeah, the mud ones.
No.
Oh, what's this?
It's the one where they like hit you with a towel and then like
And
scrub
leaves.
you.
They have leaves as well, don't they? They
Yeah,
hit you with
they're
the
like,
leaves.
do you know, like Sunita's dress? They have them kind of leaves and they kind of like hit you with them.
What's branch on skin?
No, it's the leaf on skin.
Right.
But that's just that'll just be nice, but it'll be funny.
100%. This honestly is all sounding fun and good.
And then a football match.
We're going to see Bodrum FC.
Yeah, there's been a revival. They might keep in the top league.
Oh, right.
They are hovering above relegation, but
All good.
fingers crossed.
The Virgin Mary's holiday home's in Turkey, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to see the Virgin Mary's holiday home.
Like
Should've
where
allowed
the
gaff.
Virgin Mary used to go on holiday. Her house is in Turkey.
Holidays weren't invented back in Jesus' times.
How did she get there?
What? Yeah, donkey.
Yeah, little donkey.
Camel ride, mate.
No, my mum went to it. I don't like. It sounds like I'm chatting like.
It sounds like your mum fell for a scam.
Yeah.
Isn't it a cave?
This is where Virgin Mary used to come to the water park, mate.
And this is John the Baptist driving range. You loved it. You know, it's all real.
It's all real. Don't say that at the end. It's all
This is
real.
where Mary Magdalene played Connect 4. It's very good. Good time.
All real.
There is one of the 7
Wonders of the
man-made wonders of the world in Bodrum.
Oh, is that the Europa League of World
Yeah.
Wonders?
The Mausoleum of Halicarnassus or something like that.
Oh, Big Hal.
It was boring. I went. Not that
Wow.
long ago.
We've also seen a big mausoleum, and that
What's
was
a
fine.
mausoleum?
Like
Taj
Taj
Mahal.
Mahal.
people.
Taj Mahal's mausoleum.
Oh, and that's meant to be the main one, isn't it?
That's yeah.
That's we've seen the main mausoleum.
I thought it was half shite, mate.
It was half shite, wasn't it?
But yeah, I think we're gonna have fun. We'll think of some more stuff to do.
Am I wrestling your dad?
Are you?
that
he
was
did call
the
you
plan.
out. He did call you out.
Yeah, I thought I was wrestling your dad.
Oh,
You
yeah.
reckon your dad would be up for that?
Is that why he's got ripped?
Who?
My dad's been like going to the gym and that.
Oh,
punch your head in.
sake! What?
Yeah.
Tell him to calm down. I need to get on this testosterone stick. Let's make it happen.
You can't
Pre-fuck-
dope before fighting my dad.
It's not doping. It's it's a health benefit. And if one of them is beat up a Turkish 60-year-old, that'd be good.
That is on the.
They do like olive oil wrestling, don't they? That's like Turkish, like
I think
like
you've
amateur
been
wrestling.
another scam you've been having.
you want to go olive oil wrestling when I put my dick in your ass?
Right, get off the camel, mate. Now we wrestle in oil. And then I show you Mary Magdalene's fucking brothel.
The worst thing is, I'm
was a blast as
convinced
well,
I've
wasn't she?
seen that, but I don't know enough about it to really argue that it's real.
Yeah, in my head, it's a bit greasy.
You want to see Edge of Universe time wrestle?
Come to my flat at 11
This
p.m.
is the cinema where Mary Virgin seen Big Mama's House 2 for the first time.
It's all real. It's all real.
After that, she owned the DVD. She was big fan. Well, looking forward to Turkey.
Yeah, me too.
And if you could squeeze a witch doctor in there, that'd be superb.
I'll write it down.
Break.
Break it. What are we like today?
bloody
Don't touch me. Touch me.
Silly boy.
Oh, I tell you what, if you're enjoying today's episode, which you should be, you should like and subscribe on any format that you're on.
And comment.
Oh, yeah. Comment. Oh, God, Carl and Dan really do have chemistry.
Yes. Like, sub, comment, give us a 5-star rating, do everything. Because if you like us, you want us to do well, and you've got to feed the algorithm. Feed it likes.
We want to be podcasters and comedians and knobheads, but we have to play the game a little bit. So do like and subscribe, give a little comment, all of that.
Because I don't do this. When I watch a YouTube video and they go, like and subscribe, I never do it, but I should. I'm a bad person. You should do it. Please do it.
Good person.
Just comment something nice, like, hasn't Finn got a lovely head?
Algorithm.
Well, that's the thing, though, innit? Finn's got a lovely head. Comment that on every episode if you want. It feeds the algorithm.
This is just meant to be a short one, isn't it? I think we'll start with some. Oh, we've got some good ones as well. Thanks for these, guys. If you want to ask a question or send in a bit of
Dan knows all these himself.
advice needed, I can promise you I fucking didn't.
They're
Shay,
so good, these ones.
Shay Taylor says, hello, lads. Every time I walk the dogs and pick up their poo,
Oh, this is not yours.
I hear Carl in my head saying, You've got to get rid of the poo. Thought it would make a great catchphrase for if he was a toy doll.
Have I said that? Is that a thing I say?
You're always saying it.
We've got to get rid of the poo. Is that a
You've
thing
got-
I say?
That's why we're bringing out the you've got to get rid of the poo merch.
You've got to get rid of the poo.
Yeah.
Well, now people have got it in their
What
heads.
would your catchphrases be if you brought out a have a word talking action figure? So like
Got one.
like Woody, there's like 3 or 4, isn't
yeah.
there? They're thinking, man,
It's a deaf one.
someone put in the water. I can't remember what Woody's.
You're right. They sound deaf. What would yours be then?
Got a bath of Laura.
Got a bath. Got a
Got
bath.
about Laura.
Got a bath of Laura. Got a bath Laura and the
I
kids.
can't have fun. I've got kids and a wife to bath.
The kids are at the boxing. Of course.
The kids are at the boxing.
Why are they deaf?
Why all of them?
Just doing a silly voice.
It's not silly.
No. Very offensive to deaf people, though.
Yeah, they don't mind.
Especially if you call them silly. I've got one.
Go on.
Pick up the buzzer.
Pick up the
Pick
poo.
up the poo.
No, get rid of the poo.
Get rid of the poo.
Where's this come from, genuinely? Is this a thing? Has he actually said this?
So, when it got sent in, I just assumed that it was a phrase because it's in quote marks. I just assumed it was a phrase that I'd forgotten, but like
No.
it was well known.
I mean, my phrase is it's just piss. That'd be one, wasn't it? It's
Yeah.
just piss.
Absolutely one. But you are a
Women don't come, they're pissing.
The two of them are piss and poo related.
Turn that toy off. The first one isn't real.
No, but you are a poo picker upper, aren't you?
I pick my dog's poo up, yeah.
Right. Well, I think that's the.
No, but the way this is written suggests that, like, on every episode, Carl's like, hey, you got to go into the poo.
It's like you see.
Genuinely, I read it. I was like, yeah, he's always saying that.
Beware of the sea.
Yes.
Beware of the sea.
No, not the sea. You
gotta
don't
pick up your poo.
You don't say the sea.
open bodies of water.
Bodies of open water.
Yeah.
That's-
That's either one.
Yeah.
A variation.
Summer is coming. Do you want to do your annual?
No, it's too early.
It's too early.
You shouldn't be jumping in water now, mate. You'll get some kind of shock and drown. Similar to the. It's actually warmer now, water, isn't it? Because
Oh, so there's a seasonal warning on water. Before the open body of water, you'll drown in it because it's nice and tepid. Don't jump in now. You'll get some kind of
well,
shock.
scientists say that water's warmer in the winter, don't they?
No.
Yeah.
Because it's had all summer
Solid.
to warm up. That's what they say. Can you Google that?
So in the middle of February, a lake
Apparently.
in the UK is warmer than it is on the hottest day of the year in July.
No.
Scientists have been saying it.
In
for years.
fact, it's typically colder in the winter due to the colder air temperature.
I got told this by a scientist once. I'm not saying I made
What was
it
the scientist's name, Carl? Where did you meet him?
up. He was by St John's Market.
Whip out.
John McLeod from the Clan
It's
McLeod.
John McLeod from the Clan. He's like, stay away in the winter, even though it's actually warmer. Yeah, stay away from the water. Pick up your poo.
Harry's, you just pull it and it would be a different one every time. It would be some random story from his childhood that makes me think he needs to
My
go for
granddad shagged
counselling.
Queen Victoria.
No, look, you got.
You know, my uncle had 3 knobs.
I was a prostitute.
We once had a kid in our primary school with 2 heads.
We had loads of kids in my secondary school that had webbed feet, like an unusually amount of people.
2 heads, one
And
body.
one of them, lovely lads,
They'd be fine in open bodies or
one of them was got outed for. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. He got outed for
What's
having.
his name?
I'm not saying.
Well, you don't care then, will he?
He got outed for having a webbed toe in like year 8.
A single web toe. Surely it's
Yeah.
got to be at least 2.
And he-
What's it, web 2?
What this
was
is
off the
right.
edge.
So he got like relentlessly called like web for it. Last day of
Whoa, you
Your
animals.
school was fucking violent.
well,
Go with duck.
last day. No, because there was loads of them. So there were
Loads of ducks.
loads of webs.
Simon.
Loads of ducks.
Call him Simon.
So
We wouldn't have known who we were talking to.
so this is the thing. So we got to the last day of year 11, and we were like, Brian.
Brian!
His name wasn't Brian.
Brian!
We were like,
Brian Webb.
Brian. Simon.
Yeah. Phil just said that.
Oh,
I always call you Phil. Get over it.
It was like, Brian, get your web. Like, come on, it's the last day. Get your web out in the changing room. And he was like, okay. And he took his shoe off. He took his sock off. There was no web. There never was. We just gaslit him into thinking he had web feet.
No, he must have had that removed.
Yeah, surely.
No, because he was like.
Well,
I think Brian's lying, mate.
We also had another lad who they went to New York and they Instagram live taking his sock off while he was sleeping, and he did have a web toe.
But Brian would just go, I haven't got
your
one.
special needs school in Parbold,
No, this was in.
where you had 7 people in the class, are going for school trips to New York.
No, this was in secondary school.
Oh yeah, the school trip to New York in secondary school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't go. I couldn't afford it.
The football team went to New York for us. What? It was a lot of money.
we went to Warrington.
You could go there anyway.
Yeah, but that's where we went for the fucking football.
Fucking hell.
Oh no, what I mean is like it was a football trip. Go and play football in New York. So then people who went with the footballers.
No,
Never-
these went the hockey and that, and like
I was in the football team.
Yeah, no, they went to New York, but I'm saying it was like a football trip.
Yeah. I went. Class.
Adam's got that.
I was like, I went to like La Rochelle or somewhere.
we had a group.
They went to there was a French trip. We went to Boulogne in year 7.
I don't think
Isn't
you
that
called
the
them
meat?
after
That's not a word, is it? We went to Boulogne.
That's onomatopoeia.
We went to Fluff.
Our school trip was for
I love that trip.
We went to Gash.
What's Boulogne?
Boulogne.
Where's
Bologna.
Oh yeah, I meant Bologna. We went to Boulogne near Calais. I'm sure it's called Boulogne.
The Battle of the Boulogne.
We went to the Battle of the Bulge.
We went to Taff.
I've just searched it as you'd say it. And it's gone. Do you mean balloon?
Yeah, we went for a balloon. We were doing happy laughing gas.
We had a group that went to Auschwitz. And they
Oh,
were
don't
like,
tell us about them. Was
Did
this
they come
ages
home?
ago? I've heard about it. It was a horrible trip, that.
They had,
Did he come back?
and they were like, my mate was a part of it. And they were like, they were like a group of. It was like a history trip, and they weren't like seen as like any troublemakers, but they all snuck loads of vodka and got bladdered.
Oh yeah, because you want
Don't
to.
send the troublemakers to Auschwitz. They couldn't
they-
fuck it up.
But they all got suspended for a bit, and it was like mad because they all like read.
So the
books
history
and that.
geeks like tore it up in Auschwitz.
Yeah,
Love
they-
how you clarified it was a history trip. Like we thought, oh, that's a maths trip. It's got numbers written all over
How
it.
many shoes can you
6.
count?
Football team, it's either New York or Auschwitz. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
You.
Um,
Adam didn't like it.
But my mate again, I hope he doesn't mind me. My mate got.
Harry's starting his own pod called I Hope They Don't Mind Me Saying.
my mate missed out on all of the alcohol drinking because he's a Chelsea fan, and Andy Carroll had just scored that overhead kick, and he was gutted, and he was in his room, and I think he had the shits, and so he was on the toilet like gutted, and then they called him in for an interrogation because they interrogated everyone. It's like, who was drinking?
Were you
that
involved in
vodka?
Auschwitz?
And he was like,
How old are you?
he was like, Miss
Pulled into AC12.
Andy Carroll scored an overhead kick,
Andy Carroll 12.
and they were like, we understand, and they let him off.
That was good. From Line of Duty.
Been watching that again.
It's back out, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they're doing a new series, so I'm rewatching it.
That confuses me because
I finished fucking awfully the last one.
they kind of
No, it didn't. It was perfect. You just don't understand it because you're not a very good writer.
I'm thick as shit. I don't get it. What was it?
Oh,
No. Let's do another question.
I know what the next question is. Adam, how did then Line of Duty end?
Edward Hulbert
It's made a
says,
really good point with the ending.
Yeah, but it fumbled it. I thought personally. I understood.
There's not many shows that have ended well.
I watched last night was the episode where they interrogate Dot
That's the best episode.
by a mile.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
Doc Cotton,
in the
literally.
office.
Yeah,
Brennan's mate,
Yeah.
isn't he?
yeah. Craig Parkins.
Oh yeah, and he fucking.
Oh,
Does he go
yeah.
loopy?
I did work experience with Craig Parkinson.
I honestly thought you were going to tell us a stupid story from school.
I-
Oh, yeah.
He,
Line of
he
Duty.
used to have a podcast, and I was invited to come do work experience when I was in secondary school.
There we go.
And he was like, but it was a live podcast filming, and it was in a bar at the Baltic, and there was a boom mic, and he was like, "Can you boom?" I was like, "I can give it a go." And this is midway through the podcast record, and I went to grab the boom, but it was quite heavy. And I just pulled off every single glass on the table and smashed all the glass on the floor. And then he went, "Do you want to just sit down there and listen to the podcast?"
should have went,
I was
"I can't fucking
And then I never
boom
got
it, yeah."
invited back.
Can you boom?
Hey son, can you boom?
Edward Hulbert. Are we going Hulbert or Hulbert?
Depends where he's from, innit?
Edward Hulbert says, got a question for you boys. There are 1,000 grapes. For each grape you eat, you get £10,000. However, one of the grapes is poisoned. Not an instant death, but 3 months of agonizing pain before you finally croak it.
Is that right? That's worse.
How many grapes are you
Well,
eating?
it's like the red ball in the balls, innit?
Yeah, we've done a very similar question to this before. It was
100 balls,
there's
one of them's red. How many taking each one's worth?
No, but this is grapes.
Yeah, it's totally different. This is grapes.
5.
I'm
You're going
taking-
5 out of 1,000.
Yeah.
How
so
much is each ball worth, sorry?
10 grand.
Out of 1,000, I'm going to take 50.
Really?
5%.
That's 20. So you're 20.
But doesn't it increase every
20 to
time
1
you
odds.
eat one?
20 to 1 odds.
No, he's right. It changes each time, doesn't it?
Every time you eat one, the odds get shorter, don't they?
Yeah, but also I think you could,
From the start, it's the same odds.
like saying 5 now means he's got a 5%
Yeah,
chance.
I think 50 balls.
Like the first one would
50
be
balls.
the first 10, like the first one would be 0. Yeah.
50, yeah.
Oh, I think 50 balls is crazy.
Like too many.
Yeah. Out of 1,000. Like I'm not going to be the pussy that doesn't. eat a
920.
920.
Lock me in, mate.
Go on, one more.
And at 910, you're like, you could cash out right now. You're like, nah. Keep going.
Would you do it by the handful?
What?
Or would you do 920 individual ones, or would you just go like fucking handfuls of grapes?
Also, when do you find out?
I would, with the first one, take
No,
the
they
first
stop you and go, that's the grape you've eaten. You've just eaten the poison grape.
Then you eat all of them.
Oh, well, then you're dead, so you might as well enjoy
but
the
you-
grapes.
Yeah, no, you then give your money
No,
to your
enjoy the
family.
money.
No, I eat a grape, right? It's 10 grand. I have a queue ready of high class prostitutes, right? 10 grand a pop. Yeah, 10 grand a blowy. And I just eat one. Go, right, I'm still alive. You start sucking me off. As I get close to the end of that blowy, I have another grape and just keep going. Keep getting sucked off until the sweet release of death.
But you die 3 months after in agonising pain.
So in my,
in my head,
one, it's instant.
You've got
death.
920 high-class prostitutes in the longest queue ever. Going, I don't know what we're going to do. I'm
Also-
800th in the queue.
No, if he eats the grape like 10 in, it's going to take him about 3 months to get through the blowies anyway. So just have blowies till you die.
That's a good point.
Oh.
The
Blowy
first one's
till
the
he
bad one. I'm
dies.
like, oh, I'm fucked me. And look, 3
right,
months.
I'm putting a new proviso on this. You can't go, the first one, it's really unlucky. That's the death grape. Great, I'm going to eat all the other grapes.
Why?
Where's my money?
I've got 3 months.
That's the,
You got 3 months to eat all the grapes.
you
And if
get,
anything,
you get
grapes are healthy for you, so maybe it'll help cure whatever I've got.
That's what they give sick people.
There you go.
what as an
Blowies and grapes.
as an antidote to poison.
You take them grapes, yeah.
Anybody
Have you
suck them off?
have you just had a cyanide grape? Don't worry, you need more grapes. I know a lot of people would be like, you know,
Yeah, I just
Once
have
bitten.
a choo-choo train full of high-class prostitutes waiting to suck me off.
Get half high, medium prostitutes, 5, and have a roulette wheel here. 5 grand on the roulie, spin, 5 grand blowy.
What do you mean?
5 grand blow job, which is still good, by the way. You're not getting a shit blow job for
Yeah, but I
5
want
grand.
top tier. I'm going to be dead soon.
You only want 10 grand
I'm
blow
going to be
job.
dead within 3 months.
oh yeah, I got
I'm eating all the grapes, by the way.
not
Every single
necessarily
one.
getting the best blowjob off just because she's a stunner.
What's the difference between a 5 grand and a 10 grand blowjob?
Ask your ma.
Nice.
That could be unlimited blow jobs. If you win the roulette. Black on the roulette. Comes in. You've got 2 blow jobs over here. 1 in the hand, where 2 in the bush.
Smart.
Take that to Dragon's Den.
And it's also job creation, isn't it, for high-class prostitutes? That's the thing. We're getting the industry back on its feet.
Yeah, anyone who's watching this going, oh, that's a disgusting answer, that you fucking pervert. I support sex workers. They would have sucked me off. They're welcome to.
I'm not paying. You know, but they've got to get the practice reps in. It's like training. I'd go 5 grapes.
Yeah, same.
That's pathetic.
10 maybe. 100 grand. But I don't. You can't.
All them grapes sitting there and you're walking away.
Right. Are you making it about the fruit? Oh, this is a waste of food. One of them's poisoned. I know, but there's kids in Africa.
Just don't give them that one.
There's kids in Africa. They can't afford high-class blowjobs. Think about them.
Would you
that's-
really only
that's-
eat 5? 5. What's the percent there, Adam? 0.5%?
5%, yeah.
50 grand. Nice little bonus. Untaxed. It's important to me that we're maybe 100. What are we doing now? After-
What?
Maybe 100.
5?
No, maybe.
5 or 100.
Uh,
Yeah, 50 without a doubt. But I said 20 balls out of 100 as well, and you all thought that was mad.
I don't remember the balls question.
There's 100 balls. One of them, if you touch it, you like die.
Right.
And the other ones are worth 100 grand each. How many balls are you trying to take?
Ah.
I said 20, and you were all like, no, 1.
We've got another. I'm quite sure. Scott C says, all right, lads, question dilemma for you. If you had to fight 5 random fighting age men at once, but you get to choose the nation the men are from, Which nation are you all choosing? Everyone in the room has to choose a different country. You can decide
go
your
first.
draft order.
India.
Oh,
India.
damn it.
Me take India.
You're going India, yeah?
Yeah, they're all like 4 foot.
What's a fighting age, man?
18 and above, innit?
All right.
No, but what's the upper limit there?
I reckon you go 16
There's no
to
9.
50.
There's no 90-year-old.
40, probably like just think of a combat sport.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I don't have to fight anyone then. That's great. I'm too old for fighting.
So that means you've got to fight 5 people younger than you.
No, but I can't fight. I'm above fighting age. What 40s?
Think of combat sports. 40 is usually like they're on the end, aren't they?
Oh, we're not talking professionals. We're talking who can still fucking
Well, everyone
know,
can fight.
throw. No, 105-year-olds can't.
They can fight each
My
other.
granddad was scrapping up until the nursing home.
Who with?
The other people in there.
And I was betting on it.
Genuinely. He had a scrap on me.
That's sick.
How old?
68.
It's an old people's home at 68.
They had,
No, he just visits a
he
bat of the
had
old fellas.
dementia.
Ah, well, that's less funny.
So he was just in there, but yeah. There was a
I'm
bit,
gone, me. Get me in the fucking old people. Are you sure, Grandad? You're only 52. I want to get a good seat.
he had a bit of beef with one of the other fellas, so the fella who ran the gaff was just like, just let them have it.
And who's reporting it?
They just let them have it in the garden.
Right?
So all the other old women and all that were like looking out the windows.
They did the cards.
What kind of martial art? Was it just street fight?
It was.
He's a 68-year-old with dementia. I don't know if he's using all the...
No, what was the rules? Like no faces?
Oh no, my granddad punched his head in.
He went exclusively for the face.
Yeah,
Who told you this?
I was there. I refereed it. No, I just heard about it.
On the grapevine.
No, the fella who ran the nursing home told us when we went in, like the third or fourth time when I see my granddad was like, he was fighting the other day.
Yeah.
Is this school? Were you fighting today?
He was like, him and...
We have to send him home.
So I think the other fella's name was Billy. My granddad, Vinny. And he was like, he's been having murder with Billy. They wouldn't fucking, like, couldn't be in the same room together. And one of the other fucking, I nearly said inmates then, you know what I mean?
Patience.
One of the other old fellas was like, just settle it like men, just go and have a scrap. And the fella who ran the nursing home was like, oh, we can't condone that. And he was like, look, well, it's either, they're ruining all of our fucking like meal times and stuff because they literally can't be in the fucking same room together. Just let them go outside and have a scrap. So he literally, the fella who ran the nursing home, like authorised the scrap between two our fellas. But this other fella was like nearly 80, I think. So my granddad had like the youth on him, you know.
And the reach.
It's amazing, isn't it? He had dementia, but he still had the beef. He's like, I can't remember anything, but I know
some
I
things you
fucking
never
hate
forget,
you.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, there's shagging going on all the time, isn't it? Because obviously we know
No, we've
Your
proved
old
that
people-
statistically.
they're all shagging or cage fighting.
What else are they going to do?
Didn't think about it.
There's only so
That's
much
how you
bargain on
wanna
the telly
go.
then, you know what I mean?
That is how you want to spend your final days.
Shagging and cage fighting.
But like Billy, my granddad battered him, don't get me wrong, but like they like hugged it out and all that afterwards. It just settled it.
What nationality was Billy?
I mean, I
Sounds
think he's just a
Scottish.
Scouser, yeah.
I'm going with Indian, by the way. There's one. Don't go for like Thai.
No.
I reckon it's 65. We do working age. If you can work, you can fight.
Okay.
18 to 65.
Okay.
So you're hoping for an older
There's
population.
no weapons, is there?
No, it's fighting.
No, I'd maybe go America then.
Because you can take anyone with a gun.
Oh, you see, you're
Because they're fat, like, and slow.
No, but some of them are
Like,
like.
statistically, they're like.
Yeah, but if they're fat, then
I'd go Japan.
they're all short and thin.
They're all short, they're all thin, and they're all
Just kill
depressed.
themselves.
Tell you
before
what,
they
tell
fight.
you why I'm
So
not going.
I'd start scaffing and be like, hey, listen, fucking Takumi, is everything all right at home, lad? And then he'd be like, fucking punches.
Yeah,
him.
but the workers, though, they're workers.
Genuine
It's a pride thing.
question. Do they not all know karate?
What?
Do they not all know
Finn,
karate?
come
No, I thought like it would
on.
be trained
No,
in like schools
martial
and
arts
stuff.
is taught in school.
No, I just wanted to call him a racist.
But that's quite racist.
Don't go Scandinavia for me. You, in my head, the Vikings.
Yeah.
You've got to go down here, haven't you?
The Vatican.
Malaysia.
That's a
I'd
fucking good shout, you know.
mash up a cardinal's
You
head.
cheating cunt.
That's a
Vatican?
country.
You get the Pope
Who's
and
fighting
four of his
age there though?
There'd be some staff there. Maybe
18
like
to
the women on
65.
reception and
Hang
that.
on. They've got police, haven't they?
Yeah, but I'm rolling the dice there. It's like a grape.
No, but the ratio of age people.
No, but
probably
the
police.
police won't be native to the Vatican. They'll be
they're-
they'll be Roman, won't they?
They're from the rough bit.
How
rough
many
bit of Rome.
Vatican natives are there?
I think the Swiss Guard do actually live because they have a football team. I think.
Yeah, but that doesn't make them native to it just because they live there. They'll be hired from. They're not just breeding the guards in the Vatican, are they?
Oh,
it's
no, hang on.
famously no shagging apart from little boys. Allegedly.
If you're a resident in the country, that's you in the
Yeah.
ballot for random. I reckon Swiss Guard are in the Vatican. It'd be great if you got 5 Swiss Guard.
No, at least
And they twatted you in that uniform as well because it's proper
Is
camp.
there any nation in the world that is populated exclusively with tiny women?
But it's men, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it
Why
5
do you want
men?
to batter 4 tiny women at them?
Oh, this is a separate thing completely. I fancy fucking a small woman.
people from Papua
I
New Guinea
would.
are dead small, aren't they?
What?
People from Papua New Guinea. Are
I
dead
always
small.
think Papua New Guinea, yeah.
There's 800 people in the Vatican residents.
And most of them are fucking.
No, the Swiss Guard count.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're residents. They're not native, are they?
No, but they live there.
So you're fighting
How
them.
many Swiss Guard is there though?
Sounds a bit Vatican Brexit,
know,
doesn't it?
really.
They're not from here. They're from fucking Switzerland,
No,
famously.
but you could get the Pope and be 6
Is he
away.
fighting age though? Isn't he like 102?
Have you
he's not,
seen
is
what
he?
they've been doing with the Pope the past few weeks, where they've been releasing statements every night about him like
do
not
what?
dying, but they've been going like the
night passed
the
away
night
quietly.
The Pope passed the night very peacefully, and everyone's going, "Why are you wording it like
It's
that?"
weird.
Because it's funny, innit?
No, this is like Sky News.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
It's coming directly.
We're
from
in
the
an
Vatican.
age of comedy. Comedy's popular at the minute, so everyone's trying to be funny, including the news.
But it's like the Pope passed the night away
We're
quietly.
so sad
resting.
to report that the Pope slept
Isn't
well
dead.
through the night and is surviving fine.
It's weird.
It's so funny.
He's going soon, isn't he?
Yeah,
Apparently,
should have
he's
been
like,
on the Deadpool.
apparently he's been quite a decent one, hasn't he?
By the way,
Like he's
Frank.
a nice guy, Francis.
Yeah,
I had Gene Hackman a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah, he died today.
Yeah.
Have you seen how he died?
Yeah, it's so
Really,
sad. It's
really
so
horrible.
sad.
Have they actually worked out what's
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
Oh, after, yeah.
Yeah,
What
his
was it?
wife died a week before him, and then he's got Alzheimer's and was just wandering around for a week.
What happened to the dog?
He was in a
just in a
cage.
cage, and he didn't let it out. It's horrific.
Oh, he could have been in a home fighting.
Do you forget to eat with Alzheimer's?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. R.I.P. Gene Hackman. I think that's what we wanted to say, innit?
That's what the whole episode's been about.
Oh,
Rough, that, mate. That's rough, innit?
It's bleak.
He got called a murderer for a few days as well. People thought he'd Ben Warded, didn't he?
Because it did look like he'd been murdered, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like you walk in, you find Gene Hackman dead, his wife dead, and the dog dead. You don't go, do you know what's happened there? She's died, and he's just been wandering around, ignoring the dog.
Wandering
You'd
around.
be thinking.
What was
that is.
Oh. Stevie Wonder. Oh, was it?
That, yeah.
I thought you were doing salsa.
Or is it wandering?
Stevie Wonder.
But R.I.P. Yeah.
Just realised he can't.
You can't go for a wander.
Stevie can't wander, can he?
I think he can. You can fucking see him. That's my conspiracy, by the way. We've defo brought this up before. You've seen all the videos of him where he's like fucking doing.
He's playing tennis.
He's got like the most intricate handshakes with people you've ever seen in your life.
Like Dele Alli.
He took a photo for Michael Jackson, didn't he?
Yeah,
And Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was like, he's like,
Get the badge in.
No, he played tennis, isn't it, mate? Yeah. Respect.
We're going to do some other words.
It's time to have a word with Adam and Dan. Tell us all the problems.
Do you think he can see?
Right.
Do you think Stevie Wonder can see?
Now it's just a final.
I mean, Shaq tells a story of they were in a lift.
the lift,
They got
yeah.
in a lift together. They went, all right, Shaq? And Shaq was like,
I'd know if I was in a lift with Shaq, though.
We've
Yeah,
said that
'cause-
before, yeah.
yeah.
I just got deja vu there, yeah.
We said it.
Have we done this before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done
Can I ask a genuine question about the white dog shit thing? Were you doing like a bit within a bit?
Honest to God, no.
Oh, right, okay. It really freaked me out.
We talked about it after the episode.
I was like,
'cause
I thought Carl
we've
was-
never seen it before.
Oh, yeah. I think it might have been a cliche that sort of
Died out.
timed out.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I have a word for an anonymous lady. Morning, Liz. Please keep me anonymous.
Omnominous.
Please keep me. She's actually
fit, eh?
anonymous.
Omnominous.
Me and my husband have been together 5 years and married almost 4. In the beginning,
Say that again.
Keep her anonymity.
Whoa, yeah.
Been together 5 years and married nearly 4.
me and my
Fucking
husband
hell, mate,
have been
someone
together
moves
5
quick.
years.
He moved that quick.
Been together 2 years for me, but you know.
I'll be married in 40.
Oh yeah,
That'll be
you're
opposite.
lightning.
Yeah.
Me and my husband have been
think you're rushing into
together
it.
5 years and married almost 4. In the beginning, we used to be at it like rabbits. But as I have gotten older, my sex drive has dried up some. However, my husband believes, in his words, he should get pussy on a plate, as I am his wife, and that is his right as a
Wibble
husband.
wobble. Pussy on a plate.
Last week was his birthday, and I thought I'd give him exactly what he wanted. I rented a waitress uniform and got a plate out of the cupboard. Went in the bedroom and put the plate in between my legs. I called my husband up and said, "There you go, sir. Pussy on a plate. A birthday special." He stormed off claiming I was taking the piss out of him. Have a word, lads, and tell him to stop being a melt.
Brother.
Whoa.
He's a bad guy, him.
Eat.
First of all, just because you're married to a woman doesn't mean you are entitled to her body, okay? You don't get sex, you don't get pussy on a plate, okay? I do actually believe if you're not having sex regularly, you should be allowed to see a prostitute guilt-free. That's another question.
High class ones or?
Depends on the bunch you've got. Depends how much you're in. But if you ask for pussy on a plate, sir, and your wife is kind enough to go away, consider your request, and for your birthday, provide you with such,
She's doing prop-based sex
you
comedy.
you put your bib on and you eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might not be what you fancy right now, but that will be your next meal, son.
He does
she
really
wait?
sound like a bad gimp going, if he's ever used the phrase, mate, we're married, I should be getting pussy on a plate. Like,
That is something I would say.
no, it's not.
As a laugh to me, missus. No, I would. I wouldn't mean it.
Yeah, you're not gonna go. I would like sex a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I should be getting pushed on a plate here.
Yeah, that's exactly how I'd say it.
We've been together 5, married 4. Still in the fucking pussy on a plate here.
What's D?
I've been dieting, I'm in shape. I should be getting pussy on a plate here, girl. Get your rat out.
Dick on a dish.
Dick on a dish, yeah. Cock on
Skewer.
some crockery.
Did she sit on the plate?
cockery.
Did she actually get it out and sit on the
In
plate?
my head, it doesn't look nice.
Yeah, if it can fit on a plate.
I had a question about
So
your sex life, Don.
Yay.
I had a question.
We've had to buy new plates. So, yeah.
Some Greeks.
Have you, because obviously we've mentioned a few times, and if you're new, welcome. Okay. Here's a question, right? Mentioned a few times that you would like to be having sex more often.
Well, it's not the most original take from a married guy in his mid-40s, but it is true. Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. I'd like to bonk her more.
Have you, in the past 2 years, say, turned down sex from your wife? Have you been like, no? Not
Oh,
happening?
I see where you're going with this. No, I'm a slut. She gets
thought this was the case.
she gets dick on a plate.
Yeah, you need to start turning it down. That's how you get more
Turns
sex.
out she's just been dieting.
Oh yeah. I have less sex because you get more sex.
Nobody will, though. You need to be unattainable.
Right.
Leave home.
How often does she offer it?
How often does she offer it?
Yeah.
It's it's payday madness. Once a month.
So this month, when
No,
she
no.
puts the mouse on you, you just go, nah, I'm all right, I'm watching Emmerdale. You don't even look at her.
Even if you're not.
Even though she
Tell
knows
him
I don't
off.
watch Emmerdale.
Tell
I'm
him
specifically.
off. You just like,
Anytime you want dick,
You're in the car watching Emmerdale.
it's like a code. My mother-in-law loves Emmerdale.
No, she offers you like later on. I'm gonna fuck you, and you go. I'm watching Emmerdale later.
Is that how you think she initiates sex with me? She's threateningly with swear words. Dan, you know what I'm going to do to you? I'm going to fuck you. Right, get
Why
Emmerdale
wouldn't
on.
you want
You
that?
would love that.
You'd love that.
I
Why don't
would
you
love
try
it, but
that
I'm
way instead?
available. That's what that's the problem, isn't it? She said that. I'd be like, yes, please, miss.
Right, no, the omnibus is on. It's Sunday.
So this is the tactic. I'm getting laid once or twice a month, you know? A good month. And you think I should go, nah.
No, not
Don't
like
worry.
that.
No.
More sort of firm. Don't be going, nah. Like,
No!
no.
Oh, sorry.
That's
too
less
much.
firm.
I went too far. She's like, babe, do you know what? I'm really feeling it tonight.
You
What do you
try
want
it
to
on
do
me.
later?
Yeah, you flirt with me and I'll be you.
So I'll do what Laura does. Like, oh, God. I'm not as tired as usual.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe you could have got a bit more work done in the house.
Oh, my God.
There's no telly in the bedroom.
I want to fucking more. Just put it on next door's Emmerdale. So there you go.
No, he's going to
So,
Pez
sorry,
dispenser, Dan. He's just going to Pez dispenser that he's...
So
Putting them on the
so far the
floor,
tactic is
showing he's-
the tactic is
Cheers.
I don't even want these.
Don't even want them.
just not eating them. Pick them up. You could have done more. Now you're gonna pick the Pez up. So the advice is not only am I turning down sex, but on the way to turn it down, criticise her for housework. This is where I've been going wrong.
No,
I've
there
been
needs to be a reason.
I've been getting home going, oh, the house looks lovely, darling. What an idiot.
You are an idiot.
Yeah.
Keep going. Go on.
Oh, yeah, so sorry about the housework that I do all the time and moan about quite a lot. I was just thinking maybe you could come in my room later, Dan, and, you know, see what's up.
Have you tidied up in there?
My room. I'm getting annoyed for Laura. Also, I'd fuck her in a jumble sale. I don't care how...
This is the problem, though.
Stop breaking character as well.
Right. Yeah, I've tied it up for you because I know you like it nice and clean.
Right.
My arsehole as well as my bedroom.
You want me to bum you?
Yeah.
You've given her too much there. You got excited.
You're meant to be turning me down.
yeah.
Hang on, do you know what? This is ridiculous. Why am I playing my wife?
Yes, please.
You play Laura. Basically got her hair.
Yes, please. I couldn't even pretend.
Bumming, yeah.
Look at that. Way too quick.
That's
you were
how
trying
hard
to
it is. You
bum
can't
my
even
wife.
fake it.
Right. I'm me. You're Laura. So you're putting the moves, and I've got to be firm here.
But I don't know what Laura's like.
You've got a sense
I know
of
what
it.
you need to be like.
You've got a sense of it.
Just, Flanderize it, go a bit.
Does she just go, do you want to come in my room later? Is that
Oh, my
is that the move? Genuinely?
Well, yeah, she's like, what are you saying? What are you
All right,
saying?
go on. Oh, let's try then. Trying to come in my room later and fuck.
No! Oh, sorry. Bring it down.
I'm not that tired because I didn't fucking do anything today.
Are your boobs all right?
What?
Everything
Just
all right
trying
with
to
your
show you
tits? Oh, right.
Yeah, I've just been laid around fucking twiddling my thumbs all day.
Yeah, I can tell.
Kitchen's a fucking steak, by the way.
Yeah, I can
But
smell it.
if
on the
you want a
kitchen.
little blowy in a bit, son, you're welcome to it.
Have you hit your head? You got it.
Son.
Adam, if we're going to do this, you got to keep it in the realms of possibility. She's never called me son, but she's never.
Gonna blow his son.
I just want to blow your son.
Never say yes to that, ever. Never. Gonna blow his son. No.
No matter how enticing the camel is.
What did you call her?
Camel's a name for a lady in Liverpool.
Yeah, I just think.
Camel head. You never heard that before?
What?
If I say there's some camels over there, this isn't a lie. If I say there's a
Women?
it's from camel head, like bird.
Like, I thought it was camel toe.
No, camel. Like if you said there's a heavy camel over there, it's dead scout, but it means there's a girl.
Want to see the edge of the universe? I've got a camel over here.
Go on, kitchen's a shithole.
Yeah, kitchen's not in a great state, but that's, you know, you
Do
love.
you want to fuck her? I thought you wanted to fuck me more.
Nah. I'm going to watch the Emmerdale Omnibus.
Ooh.
Click. and that'll get her revved up with it.
It won't, like, it might upset her that night, but it'll make her want you more in the long term.
And I have to go and have a wank instead of having sex.
Like, you asked about that. That's probably that's your default day anyway. You haven't
Of course
lost
it
anything.
is the default day. But having the sex is the best bit.
But that's like getting your money back as a free bet, isn't it? Like if your bet loses,
What happens if he just gets into Emmerdale?
I don't think she. Yeah,
and he
I
just
don't-
won't sack anymore.
I've got an addictive personality. Dan's doing Emmerdale twice a week on his own.
By the way, the opposite advice could also work. You know what you were saying, like in the car before, like she's not that aggressive with you. If you're just in the car with Laura and you're just like, by the way, later, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm coming to your room. I don't care what state the kitchen's in. I'm going to fuck the life out of you. That might get her going.
I'm telling you now, I need to not mention housework at any point during this. Literally, like, for some reason, you've managed to squeeze in housework at every point. Whether I'm trying to fuck her or not fuck her, it is going to cause a problem if I mention housework. Hey, I don't care that the landing's not been hoovered. Get your biff out now. Why are you fuming?
They now ruined it.
Right. So, I can't mention Emmerdale because I think she'll think I'm doing a bit. I've got to be serious about this.
More of a curry man.
Yeah, love it. So you be all sexy. You're Laura. Oh my god, there she is. There's my gal.
She's got nothing on.
Whoa. You ever thought about wearing cardigans in bed? Right, babe. Oh, it's one of them. She does this. She
Mime.
sometimes the
She
mime.
turns into a mime.
The
yeah.
mime fuck.
Marcel Marceau.
Nice.
Hi, darling. You all right? Okay, good. For the audio listeners, Laura's got a sore voice, but she's horny.
I don't get what that motion was.
What one?
Was it? Oh, it looked like suck you.
I'm going to suck your cock.
Oh,
And then you put it in.
and then you put it in the pussy.
Suck in a box.
First episode, is it? Enjoy.
Go on, she's being a mute, but she wants cock. Go on.
Nah, I'm all right. Do you know what I mean? I'm all right.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's broke.
I love you to bits, babe, but nah, I'm not. Maybe
Well, do you
next.
know what? That's
Maybe
put me
next
in-
time.
That's put me in a cunt of a mood, that, and I'm going to be...
This house going to be a shithole for weeks.
All right.
I'm going to be quite the... I'm going to be quite the whinge bag for a few days, but made me want you more anyway.
All right.
She shows the cards easy, doesn't she?
Yeah. Now, Hoover the fucking landing. That's what they want. That's what they want. You just to be commanded. I'm gonna out of nowhere, just on the school run. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. You press the button and then we'll cross. I'm gonna bum your head in later.
As long as the landing's hoovered.
Said that to Laura.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Just checking.
It's a random child. Wait for the lollipop, man. I'm going to bum your head.
We've got another have a word. Sarah says, boys, I needed to have a word with my boyfriend Joey. We wanted a date night and he suggested the cinema. See?
Yeah.
I'm trying to grow.
Well done.
I suggested The Monkey, which is a horror film, but he was telling me about this gritty action spy thriller that sounded good so we booked that.
James Bond.
We sat down, the film starts, and the Marvel Studios logo pops up, and then it showed the title of the film, Captain America, Brave New World. I had to sit through 2 hours of comic book shite, which he knows I can't stand, before he admitted to me after the film that he led me on because he wanted to watch the new Marvel film. Have a word with him.
So stinky, innit?
I mean,
Get off. Just like genuinely in that situation, just leave. That's what I'd have done. I'd have left and gone, when's the next showing of the thing I want to see? I'll have a ticket for that, please. You go. Popcorn.
not a lot
drink,
of people
sweets.
can do the solo, you know. I know I could. You
Well, then leave, go and take some confidence classes, and then go back and watch the film you want to see.
tutor confidence classes, please. It's great that you do it in the cinema complex. The kids are getting into the films, the like Avengers and stuff.
Marvel.
We've just had Infinity Wars on for the first time.
Have you watched all the ones before that? Or they've just started
Oh,
there?
because I've got an 8 and a 3-year-old,
Yeah.
and they just press buttons.
Oh, Infinity War's a good place to start. It's kind of the culmination
Is
of
it the end?
Is that the culmination?
Well, there's one more film after that, and then it really goes downhill.
I just can't believe how many people they got in it. I know it's like
Yeah, it's mad,
it's
isn't it?
unreal. It's like every character from everything ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's class.
It's the Avengers, that, isn't it?
They're a group.
In my head, the Avengers were like, yeah, there's a few of them. They're just pulling in everyone from everywhere.
Every single A-lister that's about.
The amount of people in if this is the new era that we're in. brilliant. We've done Avatar recently.
No, we're going.
It's
through.
Well
gone,
better.
It's gone
Avengers.
backwards since
yeah,
that.
yeah.
What?
It's got worse since that.
Now it's anyone can have one. Like no man, that'll be one probably soon.
All right.
I'd watch that.
Hey, look, don't make that. What do you do? I just tell people to fuck off.
Also, I feel sorry for her because that's an awful film. I went to watch it a couple of weeks ago. It's terrible.
I think, Sarah, you go, that was a dick move. Don't do that again. You owe me my choice film night. That's the payback in it. And he can't go, no, it's a monkey. Fuck off.
I get what he's doing though. That's kind of clever. If he's gone, we're going to watch Brave New World. When you could sell it as that because it is about like spies and stuff. So you could go, there's going to watch this film called Brave New World, and it's about yeah, but he knows
Harrison
Ford's in it, and it's really exciting. It's like spies and stuff, and you could sell it like that, and then it is Marvel.
Last one. Simon Whelan says, have a word with my girlfriend. My girlfriend and I have been together 5 years now, and she has really shit vision and has been wearing glasses for years. She's got a terrible pass with the ball. Short passes are fine. He says this. I missed that whole bit of the can't do long range passes or through balls. But she insists on playing a midfield role. She's
You're more of a left back one.
have a word. She can finish. She's recently made the decision that it's a good idea to wear her glasses when she goes to sleep so she can see her dreams better. I've told her this is bollocks, but she refused to listen and is claiming that it's making her dreams 10 times better. The issue is that at least 3 times a week, I'm having to fix her glasses in the morning before I go to work. The mad thing is she's booked an appointment with Specsavers to get contact lenses so she can put those in to sleep so she doesn't break her glasses. She told them why she wanted contacts when she booked the appointment and was fuming that they told her that this was a bad idea and cancelled her appointment. She's now booked an appointment with the different opticians near us and told them the full story. Can you please have a word with her, as I don't want to end up in hospital over something so
Not
unnecessary.
too hard.
Cheers, lads.
We haven't got any others.
Keep up the good work. Well, Simon, apparently either you're bullshitting or your girlfriend's borderline special needs.
I think Edgar David's glasses is the way forward.
It's with a glaucoma though.
Yeah, but you can get like goggle ones, can't you?
Wear goggles in bed instead. Then they'd be underwater, your dreams.
Under the sea.
This is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
And we go through quite a few.
Yeah.
I knew it got that reaction.
I want my dreams to be nice.
I just
Or wear
wanted
the
to. I just
glams.
wanted to find out how annoying you thought it was.
Do you wear glasses in your dreams?
That's a really good
Can't
question.
see your own head in your dreams.
Sometimes you can.
I don't know if I've ever seen me in my dreams.
No, but can
It's
you?
POV.
Can you? Yeah, but can you not see the edge of your glasses now?
I can, but only because you've made me aware of it.
You don't see your own nose, but
No.
you all the time you can see your nose.
Also, I wear these are quite thick black, like dark glasses. But yeah, I can, but I don't. You don't. It sort of blurs in you.
It's mad because, like, in real life, I don't see colour, but I'm dead racist in my dreams.
I saw a thing that said, and it was a good point. I've never noticed it. I've never been on my phone in a dream, like on my scrolling or anything. But I spend so much of my waking day doing that. But never in a dream.
Never had an anxiety thing about losing a phone or.
No, I very rarely dream. I dream like once a month.
Is that because of your pot?
Partly, yeah. But I think I've just not don't know. It's not. I've not been blessed.
Do you actually see yourself from a different perspective ever in a dream?
I've never seen myself in a dream, I don't think, no.
See, I feel like I once had a dream where I ate a chocolate cake and my eyeball fell out on it. And I feel like I saw myself without an eyeball.
Was your eyeball
Yeah,
still working
that's
on
because
the
your
cake?
eyeball was out. You could turn it back towards you.
That makes sense. Yeah, so other than that, no, I've never seen it.
It's very good. Well, that's the end of that week's bullshit.
Like, if my eyeballs were over here, I'd be able to look at my head as well.
You know people with aphantasia, do they not dream?
I'm going to say
So-
no.
Do they have like... Because if you're blind, people will dream.
No, they
black.
do. It's just like the book, though.
What, just like...
It's just words.
You did this.
Because
Like a
blind people
teleprompter.
dream that they're blind. But if they have seen, sometimes half times they'll dream that they can
Imagine
see.
G when you were blind and waking up and you were blind. That'd be sad.
Or because some times if they've lost their vision, like in their life, They'll dream that they can
Oh, yeah,
see
yeah.
and then wake up and they can't see.
Bleak, innit?
There's the most terrifying thought you've ever heard in your entire life. Hope you've enjoyed this week's episode.
I've got a new song coming out on Thursday.
Go for
What's
it,
it called,
kid.
Finn?
It's called Cherry. It's,
Oh, it's a banger.
Yeah, it's been a live favourite with the band for a couple of weeks.
Jerry, I'm
That's it.
Finn and this is Jerry.
Oh, he's heard it.
He has it, and it's accompanied by.
You wrote the lyric, I'm Finn,
Yeah,
and this is Cherry.
yeah. It's like Jason Derulo, you know.
I'm Finn.
This is Cherry.
Do a bit of it for us, go on.
You can hear it on Thursday. Go and pre-save it. And
Cherry in the
the
sky.
video is so. I had a breakdown in front
you
of
smile?
in
Did
front
you-
of a green screen.
Do you smiling it?
Smiling it a lot.
Wow.
I'll show you it in a minute.
What's the chorus? What's it go
Cherry.
like? Hum it.
He
Cherry
sing-
in the sky, cherry in the sky. What you gonna do?
That's it. That is actually it.
I am Finn, Cherry in the sky.
What's it about?
Marley Club.
It's about eating cherries. No, it's about like
So what's
Like
sex?
popping them.
it's always about sex.
Not sex. Most of the songs are about sex.
So Cherry in the Sky.
Popping cherries in the sky. At Mile High Club.
What?
Is that what it's about?
Has anyone ever lost their virginity?
On a plane?
Mate. Is that what it's about?
Yeah.
Dirty boy.
What
That's
can I
out
say?
Thursday.
Yeah, it's out Thursday. Link will be in the description to pre-save it. If you
On
can.
Spotify.
On Spotify, everywhere you want. Everywhere
And
you
bottles.
want. Very exciting stuff coming music-wise for me. I don't know about everyone else.
You DJing?
Yeah.
He's bought some new CDs.
It's very exciting.
I've just discovered the band Blondie. They're great.
very exciting time for me coming up.
And that is the end of that. Love you. Bye, Felicia.